Why is everyone calling this a nupsie? It's not a nupsie.
I'm sitting on the highest mountain watching overseas. Mine is the frozen one, the cold will make you bleed.
What up YouTube? Welcome to the Stalk and welcome to yet another video. Today we are going to go over the Supreme drops tomorrow. We actually got them at a decent time this week, so I'm so freaking glad that we finally got them at a decent hour. This season they've been coming out a little late, but as you guys know, Drops by Jay is the plug. That's where all this information comes from. A lot of people make these videos and they don't shout them out, which I think is absolutely reprehensible. If you guys want to drop information, make sure you check out Drops by Jay on all of his social platforms. That is the quickest way to get it, and then all of the YouTubers make the information based off that, but there's only really like a handful of us that actually show love to the plug, like show love to the source. And when I say plug, I'm not talking about Blake Linder's dad, I'm talking about Drops by Jay. But anyways, I think that this drop list is not the full drop list. He did say in the tweet that there will be a restock this week, which he will update us with later. However, I'm assuming this isn't the full drop list primarily because there's just not that much stuff dropping. Now, the main thing this week that is dropping, of course, is the North Face, which I discussed with you guys on Monday. And I find it so hilarious, like, how many people are calling this a nupsie. Like, a lot of my friends have been like, yo, you see the nupsie? And I'm like, bro, that's not a nupsie. Like, just so you guys understand, I know my boy Basil knows this now because he keeps trying to troll me. Something that I didn't even know that a commenter informed me on was that the North Face has something to do with like the hiking of Mount Everest or like some kind of climb or something like that. And I wasn't even aware of that, to be honest. But something that I was aware of was the fact that a lot of the North Face jackets, like the Denali, the Nupsie, the Baltoro, a lot of these jackets are named after mountains. So the Nupsie is named after a mountain, so it's like just what North Face does. So a Nupsie is a North Face jacket. Not all puffers are Nupsies, but all Nupsies are puffers. It's kind of like the relationship between a square and a rectangle. I'm not trying to get all geometric or mathematic on y'all motherfuckers. But anyways, I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is a little bit different of a jacket. It's warmer, and overall it's a better jacket for hiking. It's actually, I believe, their second warmest jacket except for the Himalayan jacket. And a lot of the features of this jacket are somewhat similar to previous Baltoro jackets. Like, for example, the big black patches on the elbow. That is just how the previous Baltoros were made. That being said, the estimated retails came out for these, and they estimated the Baltoro at $500 and they estimated the mountain jacket at $400. I will be somewhat surprised if it's $500, to be honest, and the only reason I will be surprised by that is because the Expedition jackets that they released last year, I think I think it was last year, those ones were $500 in themselves. So I would be kind of surprised. However, I trust Jay, so it's very possible. 9 times out of 10 he has his prices right, so it's very possible that it will be $500. That being said, I will probably go for the mountain parka. It depends on sellout times, but more than likely I'll probably go for the mountain parka. I think it'll sell out a little bit quicker than the Baltoro, but I'll make more money if I end up reselling it. I plan on keeping it for a little bit. I'll take some pictures and then I'll resell it afterwards. But I mean, for me personally, to be 1000% honest, this isn't something that I can see myself wearing all the time, so that's why I don't really plan on buying for my personal collection. But then again, maybe I will keep it and just use it on snow hikes. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it in every snow hike I go on, I'll wear this one. But I mean, I already have a couple outfits for snow hikes, so I don't know, man. We'll see if it makes it in my personal collection. I just have so much stuff, I'm really not trying to keep more stuff. The pictures I'm going to take in these North Face garments are going to be so crazy. If you do not follow me on Instagram, change your life. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm telling you, they're going to be insane. Oh, and I wanted to touch on a comment that I saw. I thought it was the funniest comment. And I don't want to insult him. Like, I'm not saying anything about his character. This was just an ignorant comment. I don't want to insult anybody. I try not to hate on people over the internet because I don't know this kid. He might be a really nice kid. He might have just been talking out of his ass, which is kind of funny because in the comment he said I was talking out of my ass. But anyways, let's get to what he said. They have used the mountain parka once before. It is not a staple. False. Okay, this is the 4th time they're using the mountain parka. They used it in fall winter 2010, which by the way, I do not care for those jackets. They used it on the 3M jacket. They made a 3M mountain parka. And then on top of that, they made the Paisley mountain parka. I almost forgot, I apologize. And then they did a mountain jacket, which is a little bit different in terms of the styling, but very similar in terms of the thickness and basically like what the jacket does. But they made a mountain jacket, the fall leaves jacket, like the fall leaf camo jacket. So this is the 4th mountain parka. You could argue that this is the 5th, but if you want to get real technical and use that exact style, this is the 4th time they used it. People live in cold countries. There are other uses for jackets besides hiking. I didn't say there wasn't. Crew necks were leaked time ago, just after the tees. That I'm not sure of. I honestly did not see one, being that I know Jay. I assumed that I would have seen it. Also, no other person on my, like, comments correct me, but if you guys actually can find the tweet where it was tweeted out like a while ago, please let me know. I'm genuinely curious because he might be right on that. The tees will sit just like the Steep Tech did. Does anyone believe that? I will be genuinely surprised if his prediction is right on that, but hey, if so, bro, I salute you. In response to me saying why they didn't make Baltoro blankets, he said, because Baltoro, he spelled it wrong, blankets don't exist, so they can't make them. Bro, do you not understand that they make clothes? At one point, the Nuptse didn't exist, and then they made it. At one point, the Baltoro didn't exist, and then they made it. Like, that part was so funny to me. But I thought that was funny. Overall, though, the love on that video was overwhelming, so thank you to everyone who showed love. Like, seriously, I cannot say thank you enough. That has, like, over 2,000 likes. It's got almost 60,000 views. And, like, I don't know, man. I'm just so appreciative of the fact that I even have this YouTube channel, that people even come watch me every day. Like, I'm so thankful for that. You have no idea. But the rest of the stuff that they are dropping in the collection is the Nuptse blanket, the crew neck, the shirt, the hats, and the backpack. I'm not going to go over all of them again. I like everything. I will cop everything. The only thing I'm somewhat disappointed in is the hat. I just don't like that style of hat. I really would have liked to see a North Face curve brim hat that they did a collab with Supreme, because like Supreme does not make curve rims. I think the only real curve rim that I've seen from them are like the bicycle caps that have like the elastic. I forget what year they were made, but they're a little bit older and they are way too much money on resale. So I would have liked to see a curve brim like from the North Face that they collabed with Supreme. Maybe next year, who knows. Now, the items they are dropping from the lookbook, like I said, it's not that deep, like there's not a lot of stuff, but they are dropping some winter weather garments, which is perfect because, I mean, obviously they're dropping the North Face collab, they're dropping these, and I'm kind of glad but kind of bummed. One, they're dropping the baklavas, the Polar Tech baklavas. These right here, they are cool, right? I think they are perfect for a hike. They will keep you super warm. They got the branding Supreme on them. However, it's not enough for me to go for first. That being said, they will probably go up in value and have some amount of resale, so I feel like some people that are scared of going for the North Face will go for that. It'll make it so I can't cop the baklava as well as the North Face. But I could be wrong. Those could sit. Who knows? The other thing is the Supreme scarf. I'm not too worried about that. They have so many colors that I think those will... I think I'll be able to acquire them, but it kind of depends because obviously I want to get everything in the North Face collab first, so by the time I'm done getting everything in the North Face collab, those might be sold out as well. They're dropping a couple hoodies and one long sleeve. Now, I'm not really worried about any of this stuff. I think that one of the hoodies is pretty dope, and I think some people will really rock with it, which is the Supreme T hoodie. Supreme Team hoodie. That makes no sense to say Supreme T hoodie. Anyways, it comes in 3 colors. It comes in a red and black, white and black, and then a green and blue. That green and blue, no offense to Seahawks, I am from Washington, but I don't like that color combination. The white and black one is pretty sick. I think in general that's a sick hoodie. The other hoodie I'm not really tripping on. The long sleeve, it just says Supreme going down the sleeves. I'm not really tripping on that either. I think the camo one will kind of go because it does come in quite a few colors. It kind of reminds me of like a Sturgis t-shirt. And then they're dropping 2 hats, but you already know I don't really care about the hats. I don't really care about zooming in. I will say one looks like it has like some kind of metallic logo or something. And then the other one, I don't know, it looks like a weird material, but that velvety purple is kind of sexy though. Put on and make it look sexy. But anyways, that is the drop list that we have thus far. Now, overall, I think the North Face collab is pretty sick. I did see on Jay's page that they were saying, or that there was some kind of statement saying that it was inspired by, like, vintage Ralph Lauren. I know people are going to be like, Ralph Lauren? It's Ralph Lauren. That's just a bad habit that I got into when thrifting to try to troll kids because they get so mad when I mispronounce certain things. Kind of like Comey D. Scarsons, which is exactly how you say, and I don't know what you're talking about if you say otherwise. But anyways... yeah, I don't know. I think the collab is pretty sick overall. Like I said, I just don't really know how... I don't know. I just feel like this piece can't be styled on a regular basis. If you go back, like, I broke my ankle like 6 months ago, which is why I haven't had hiking pictures in like the last 6 months. But if you go like down my page, there's like pictures of me in the mountains like feeding birds. And this was on Mount Dickerman, actually. And you'll see me like at the top of the mountain at the peak, like feeding birds in my hands and stuff like that. And if I would have had that jacket in that photo, that would have been so sick. And there's several of them. There's like some where I'm on Mount Si, there's some where I'm on Mount Dickerman, but the ones on Mount Dickerman, they're like way back. It's like the first picture that I ever posted of me feeding birds on my Instagram. Like, it was so... Man, if you don't follow me on Instagram, change your life. Go do that, because this winter, my ankle's starting to feel better. I got some pictures coming. I'm excited to be back up in the mountains, man. I seriously miss it so much. But anyways, hopefully you guys all do terrible on this drop. Hopefully none of you guys cop anything. I'm not talking shit because I feel like as soon as I start talking shit to, like, Boone and Sin Supreme and just, like... I feel like as soon as I start talking shit I started doing worse. I'm not gonna do good on this drop. You're not gonna do good on this drop. We're all doing bad on this drop. No one's copping a North Face. They didn't even make North Faces. They're not even dropping tomorrow. No one's copping anything. But if I am, for some reason, able to acquire one of these jackets, then after I acquire it, then I hope that all of you guys can get it as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, change that subscribe, turn on notifications, join that notification gang. Then make sure you like this video, comment down below showing some love, or just let me know what you like from this collab. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I gotta hurry up and edit this video and go take some pictures.
I'm about to ride up. I get hype, why these bitches lie for? So fuck your